Hey, I'm Guy.
I'm John.
It's our YouTube channel. It's also time for our lock of the week. Before we get to that, subscribe to this channel and like this video.
Check out our podcast also below in the description.
All right. Was it Birdman that once said, looking at my Gucci, it's about that time? This is what we do on Thursdays is we lock in. Week 1, what was our pick week 1? I don't even remember it.
Steelers, Giants, -6. Covered that.
Monday Night Football. Week 2, Niners, minus
back to the
like 4.5, or it was something weak. Something easy.
It was
against the
Jets. Yeah.
It was something like, like, what?
Yeah, I think it was 6 because the next week was a little smaller because Mullins came in.
Next week was 4. The Giants went, so we went Niners cover, easy. Niners are not our lock of the week. 3-0. The thing is, we're just making a bet every week, putting $250 on it, rolling it over until we run out of money. This week we're doing a little differently because our philosophy has been, let's not just take a good team against a bad team. But there's 2 good teams playing 2 bad teams this week.
There was a moment because we almost did this 2 weeks ago. And I went through all my DMs to answer just people had hit me up over the last week that I just hadn't gone to. And there was about a stretch of 25 DMs of people that parlayed the Niners and the Lions. And we're just reaching out to say thank you. And we're kicked ourselves because we didn't do it. But we made a lot of people that listen to this podcast some money.
Yeah.
So we said we see 2 games. We didn't really love any one game. But our philosophy, I mean, it's just been killing it, Guy. So we went Ravens, Washington football team, which is -14. And we went Rams, Giants, which is -13. I think it's fair to say when the NFL draft is finalized, right, January 1st or whatever, will you be shell-shocked if both those 2 teams aren't drafting in the top 5?
I will be, I think, yes. Yep.
Well, the Giants are a lock. I do think the Redskins, Chase Young's already injured. Doesn't feel like Ron Rivera, who had to leave practice on Thursday because I don't know, he's battling cancer. Like the Redskins got a lot. The Washington football team, they don't even have a fucking name. So it's just that franchise is a disaster, Guy.
Can I just jump in for a second? I think this is such an underrated part. We talked about this like a month ago. This team doesn't have a name they're playing a football season. But it's like everyone treats it like it's normal. It's not normal. It's not normal to not have a name. Like your 4-year-old doesn't have a name, but they're not 4. They've been around forever. This is like your 50-year-old. Like, what's your name? I don't know. We'll get back to you next year.
Listen, I think this
70-year-old
podcast show, we respect Ron Rivera. I'm rooting for Ron Rivera. I can't imagine how difficult it is to be the head coach and be going through these chemotherapy treatments. Or whatever fact, like it's
getting blood.
He even said
IVs at halftime.
It's going to be difficult, and that to me, that just for a team that's like building and starting from scratch, it's not going to be good to begin with. That's going to be difficult. So here's Ravens, awful loss. Rams, awful loss.
Yep.
So we parlayed them. It almost pays 3-1. 250 pays like almost $685 or $681. We're just going to try to go back to the what we would have done with the Niners, and this is going to be a little difficult. It's a lot of points, right? We're combining. We got to win by 27 points. That is a lot of points in the NFL. But I think these 2 teams are terrible. And I like the Ravens. Guy, they just got embarrassed. They have a history these last 2 years of destroying teams. And I think the Rams, who also, they didn't get embarrassed, but they had a rough loss. This is just, you look at the Niners, when they played the Giants, like, aren't the Giants a get your mojo right game and just throw up 50?
The Ravens, just as we're talking, it went from -120 to -110. We just lost $10. Well, not $10, but 10, whatever, however, 10 points on the VIG.
Which impacts? Actually, we get better odds when it's -1. No, we don't. Not ideal. But whatever. I don't know why this is moving.
I know why it's moving. No. We do get more money. Now it pays $650. It pays us $680.
Okay, we're good.
I know why it's moving because we're doing this video / podcast topic right now. That's why it's moving. So 2 other elements to what you just said. One, it's a road game for the Ravens, but it's an easy road game, right? It's a short week, but it's an easy drive. And then for the Rams, like, it's a home game for them. I thought if you're going to lose a game, like, you did not walk out of there feeling bad about yourself if you're the Rams. I mean, you feel bad that you lost. You're pissed, whatever mistakes you made that put you in that hole. I get it. But you walk out of there thinking, like, in some way you have to be proud of yourselves, I think, for coming back. And they had a bad fourth down penalty call away from winning that game in Buffalo. I think you got to feel pretty good. So both teams should be angry. One's at home, inspired. The other team's pissed, driving down the Beltway, I think it is, or something like that, to get to D.C. So
I think it is, yeah. I feel good about this. Let's
talk about
I think if this is a normal year with fans, the lines would have been weirder. Those lines to me, given how the disparity, I saw Field Yates tweeted or someone tweeted today that this is the first time a team with like 10 All-Pros has played a team with 0 All-Pros. Remember the Ravens set a record last year with their Pro Bowlers and All-Pros.
It's a hell of a
like the talent disparity with I wanted to call him Myles Garrett, Chase Young out. I feel great about.
Should we talk about how we almost made it a 3-team parlay but decided not to?
Yeah, we almost went with the Bills
-3
as well.
If we had done that, it would have gone from paying $681 to paying $1420. But we didn't do it.
Yeah, that would have been.
We almost did it. We actually had it kind of ready to go, and then decided just here. And I think to summarize,
I don't trust the Raiders, and that also / like I kind of respect. Like who knows?
Yeah,
it's a weird team.
It's to me, it's like Ruggs is out, Bryan Edwards is out. Shouldn't this be Bills like 5.5 or 6? But it's not.
Yeah.
Like it's just something's weird, and it's been 3 and it's stayed 3. So it's almost like they're begging. It's almost too easy to take the Bills here. So we kind of got spooked. Is that fair?
I'll be a little surprised. I mean, I'll be surprised if the Raiders win. I would not be surprised if the Bills win pretty comfortably. Would you? When I say comfortably, like win.
No, I mean they've looked phenomenal. I think part of this is just like, what's up with this game? Are they 3-0? And we'll talk about them, but no, I would not be surprised. I mean, their defense is good.
Well, if you
Josh
go,
Allen's
guys,
explosive.
12-4,
Stephon Diggs.
If you go 12-4, you lose a game every 4 games, right?
Yeah.
But
how are the Raiders going to keep? How are the Raiders going to keep them to under 35 points?
I don't know. They're missing Damon Arnett. You see, got surgery on his thumb today that was already broken. How about that? Like, can you imagine get your thumb bent back when it's already broken? The pain. When I saw him like squirreling on the ground, I got uncomfortable because I couldn't even imagine an already broken thumb bent back. You thinking like, why am I doing? Who am I doing this for? We fucking suck at defense. Like, what am I? My hand. Like, the pain these guys. I had nothing but respect for that guy. I don't know how good a player he is, but you play with a broken thumb and then you get it bent back while it's in the cast, and then you got to re-get surgery. I can't even imagine these NFL guys, man. It's just
the last time I played basketball, I jammed my finger and I retired from the sport, John.
Yeah,
retired.
Pain tolerance
Low. His high.
Yeah.